Hey, what's up, guys? Brock here. If you like my content, make sure you subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell, players.
And here we go. Welcome to This Week in Customs. I'm Brock, and this is the program where I bring to you completed customs work in progress from the talented artist from the world of Instagram. If you want to get in on the action, make sure you tag your Instagram pictures and videos with hashtag This Week in Customs, and your customs may have an opportunity to get featured on here. Let's get going with this classic looking Havoc figure from D-Faction Figures, looking pretty nice. I dig the sculpting. I'm not sure what body he's using there. Is he using the Nova body? I don't know, but he's definitely done the sculpting there. That face is completely new. I haven't seen anybody use that face for a Havoc custom. Good job on the paints, good job on the sculpting, looking dynamite. Moving on to this, oh my gosh. All right, so Ricky Dones, I've known Ricky for a long time. He's a toy hunter. He's got a YouTube, go check him out. Now, he's not known for a customizer, but check this out, man. Look what this player did. He's using that Night Thrasher body. Matter of fact, why don't we take a look at, oh my gosh, I just jacked all this up. I'm trying to hit the comments here. What did he use here? I think he talks about it. There it is. Boom. He used a Snake Eyes head sculpt from eBay. He got that head sculpt from Toy Box Customs. Juanito ahí. He uses Night Thrasher's body, X-Force, Deadpool's sword and holster, Paladin's holster, and the belt from the Hydra Soldier 2-pack. It is literally all a kit bash. Nicely done. That is a hot looking figure, man. Nicely done. But I already said that, right? All right, moving on to our next custom. This is Pounds 978. What? It's not a Spider-Man. It's a Hydra Wolverine from Pounds 978. He's not a one-trick pony player. The guy's got skills. Check it out. He got that from that figure, looking pretty sweet. Hail Hydra, if you're a fan. I'm Very Harsh is done a kit bash and it looks like he's added a custom cape here to it. Did you make this cape yourself? There you go. It looks like it's been painted. So he colored the suit and armor black, resculpted the hair, and gave him a cloth cape. There you go. All right. This custom. Oh my gosh, man. There's so many incredible things going on here. The repaint of this figure. What Gempix has done here, he has done a 3D, he's a 3D sculptor. And look at that beautiful face on this figure, and then the added details to the Sasquatch body. Oh my gosh, man, look at that. That head is actually two pieces. I talked to him. He is not selling these guys. Don't ask him. At this point, he's not making it available. He just does customs for himself, which is fantastic. This is a one-off, and it's a perfect, I mean, it looks like he jumped out of the comic. I recently read a comic book with this character in it, and I'm telling you right there, he jumped right off the page. Fantastic work. Another fantastic work here with this red and gold spider suit. I believe it's the Iron Spider, right? I love the candied red on that. I dig the sculpting of the spider. This customizer always does a great job. I think it goes by Thwip Customs on Facebook. Double Thwip Customs. And this custom is off the hook. It looks really nice. Going back to, I think this is a really nice looking body to use for this figure. And I really like that candied red, man. Beautiful, beautiful color. Lunadens worked on the Bizarro. He's done a lot of sculpting here. I think these heads that you made for this figure fit so well for this character. I like the fact that he is like a big, bulky brute. I know he's supposed to be like an exact copy of Superman, but I've seen Bizarro. Obviously, if you read some comics, you know that Bizarro's been drawn a bunch of different ways. This is a fantastic interpretation. Thank you for sharing it with us. And the Phoenix Force creation, he is a fantastic painter. He's a fantastic customizer. He's a very talented dude. And check out what he did with that face. It doesn't even look like, do they even look related? They don't even look related. That's how good of a paint he did on this figure. Well, he also retooled the head, obviously, right? He changed the hair. He sculpted the hair. And I'm not sure exactly what other retooling he did. Let me see. He said the beard on the cheeks. Oh, I see what he did. The hair and the beard on his cheeks. Yeah, but man, what a phenomenal looking figure. And as you can see, the sculpt is there. Look at that cape. That looks dynamite. Nice. All right, moving on to the next one. It's going to be Blade Navarro. I've been a fan of Mr. Navarro here for a long time. I've been in a couple groups where he shares his customs, and he's finally coming back to Instagram. And this is something he did a couple of years ago. I recognize the base body on that, but man, it's just a really cool looking character. Yeah, man. Great job. Moving on to the next custom. I'm not really familiar with this figure, but there she is. It looks like you got pretty darn close to the original artwork. Kudos to you. Who is she? I guess she's a Killer Thrill, which is one of the main villains in the Deadpool Back in Black series. I haven't read that, but it looks like, I see where that's from now. Okay, I get it. Yeah, she looks pretty, what would you say, comic accurate. All right, new collector. Definitely dig this Drax. This comic Drax is my favorite type of characterization of this character. I don't know if I misspoke there or not, but that looks pretty darn good. I like Thrax being somebody who's physically can physically go up against Thanos, and I like the Thanos looking a little bit bulkier, so that's why I prefer this look over the MCU version, which is what we've gotten recently, and it's filtered back into the comics. All right, Customs of Champions putting out a custom Punisher. He's kit bashed here. He's done some work to the legs, and definitely he's geared him up. He looks like he sculpted that beard on. Is he holding? Oh no, he's not holding Thor's. Excuse me, he's not holding Thor's hammer, but he is looking very Punisher-y. He's got blood on that mallet. Nice. Cool. All right. Dark Holocron, formerly known as the 5150 Rev, he did have a brand change. He's not really a customizer per se. He's a buddy of mine, but when he does custom figures, he does a great job, man. He's just got a natural knack for doing custom figures. Now, what he's going for, you're going to see right there. I'm not familiar with this character when he talked to me about it. And what he's done is he's essentially made 3 3/4 character into a 6-inch figure. And I think you hit the nail right in the head. He's got some soft goods for that, shall we say, skirt piece. And it looks very good. As does this Captain America. I like the use of this older Toy Biz body. And it looks like he's got, is that the Wolverine, the old man Wolverine jacket? It could be, or it could be another jacket. I don't know where it's from, but I think this look for Captain America works really. I like the leather with the Captain America look, the brown leather. It gives it that old school, the Captain America on the Harley or the bike, whatever bike he was riding. But he's made a package for him. That looks like an in-product shot. Wow. I love Captain America. He's my favorite superhero, and that was a pretty cool custom. Wow. Check out this custom from Lee Aller. Holy moly, dude. Talk about that is one beefy Space Venom. Now I can see he's using that's a Toy Biz or from early Hasbro where they were using the ball jointed hips, but he's obviously done a lot of sculpt. It's probably some sort of Hulk that was the original part of the figure, but don't know other than the bulk of that figure. It's probably a Hulk. But one of the things that I want you guys to notice here, other than the amazing sculpting that he's got, and for him it's probably like, yeah, that's a simple job for him, for his ability. That would be a major job for me. But look at the difference in color. Notice how what he did with the black there, he went with a matte look, and definitely there's a shade of gray to that black. And for me, that gives it a, there's something that's more appealing to it than that shiny look that is with the original figure. Enough said about that. Great job as always. Now, for those of you that have picked up this MCU Ronin, I almost called him a Hawkeye. It is Hawkeye, but it's Ronin. For those of you that have picked them up, you know that the articulation is kind of not that good. So now what Ace has done here, he's made some cuts to the plastic, and it's giving him the articulation the figure already has. So go take a look at his page. He's giving you an instruction how he is doing that. So go check that out. He's also done something to the knees. He's cut a little bit parts of the nubs. He explains it. Go check him out if you want to soup up your figure. All right, thanks, Ace. I appreciate that tutorial. All right, moving on to this next figure. I've seen these figures in person, and actually, for MCU figures, they actually look better than those pictures. Trust me, they look better than those pictures. And when someone takes them, like Captain Snick here, and he painted it white, and that's what it's gonna be in the movie. It looks good. It looks better than that gray plastic that they put. But let me tell you guys, in person, those figures actually look pretty darn good. The uniform, even with that gray look, but in white, superior, superior, superior. All right, check out this repaint that Dudog found. Who was the artist? It was at R3 Pink. He did this. Oh my gosh. It looks like a Hot Toys quality paint job. He did a phenomenal paint on this figure. Can you imagine if we got a product like that out of a Marvel Legend? Oh my gosh. You can see it right there, guys. Hasbro has the sculpt. It's there. It's there. So if you just start learning how to paint, and obviously to get to this level of paint, you have to be doing it for quite a while and very often to develop that skill level. But look, it can be done, man. That is a beautiful looking figure. It looks even better now. Figure This Customs has a Dr. Fate looking pretty nice. I'm not super familiar with this DC character. I think he's almost like a Doctor Strange, if I'm remembering correctly, but it looks cool. He's obviously updated the figure with Marvel Legends articulation. That's what DC is missing. Hopefully McFarlane later next year or the beginning of next year will be able to give us something cool. All right, moving on to another Lee Aller custom. Again, Captain America is my favorite superhero. Here he's using the Toy Biz. It looks like it's the Sabretooth, and that Captain America is looking dynamite, beautiful paint. It looks like mostly it's paint. And the head. The head has been sculpted to look like a Captain America. Man, beautiful. This first customs coming back with, well, this is a PG show, but this character, do you happen to have it? Okay, if you would see the character that they put out many years ago from the legendary comic book heroes, man, what a humongous difference. You did a great job in sculpting all of that. Let's move on to the next custom. Here's another good looking repaint. Again, these guys have the sculpt. Now, previously we saw a whole new head. I think we even saw the arms. They almost look like the Toy Biz arms. I didn't talk about that actually, and I'm not sure. But look at this. He just took the Sasquatch Bav and he's given it this realistic looking paint job, and I really like how that looks. Definitely 1,000 times better than that, right? Look what a little love can do to the figure, man. I think that's a humongous improvement. Kudos to you, James. Good work on that paint. Check out this cool custom head by Hebro Toys. Man, that is a cool looking. It's like a cartoony Hulk, man. It looks really cool. Dig the mouth, dig the brows, bro. And all right, now we're gonna move into some products. Here we have 112 Customs. He's developed this cool looking vest. A lot of people are doing these vests for Blade, and it definitely adds to that figure, man. I think that's a magnet for the sword. Yep, that's exactly what he's doing, and it looks good. There's one rendition of a coat. Here's my boy Harker Customs. Here's his version of the coat. Now these folks are selling these, so you can contact them if you're wanting one of these vests for your figure, and it will work along with your with just about any characters. Like I know Eric, you guys will see here pretty soon. We worked on a figure together, and it's dynamite, man. He does really nice sewing work. All right, check out this. This custom's not completed. I like the fact he blurred that face out. I'm curious of what you're going to use. But here's another Nightwing custom. This is another one of my favorite characters. I love Nightwing customs. This is looking pretty clean. Looking forward to seeing it finish. All these are work in product shots. Here's Ace Outlaw Customs. He's working on a Conan. He's got some magnet work. Look at his hands are dirty because he's getting to work. He's working. He's using that Hercules buck. And this Conan is a work in progress. Looking forward to what you're gonna end up. Check it out. He's weaponizing him. It looked like he needed more work on the face, and it looks like he's done some shading on the eyes. I know that he recently got the flesh wash from Vallejo, one of my favorite paints to use. Here's a work in progress shot from horror. That's kind of scary. It's kind of scary. But check that out. Now, Craig Warwick used a different type of spider. It was like a gremlin spider. Now, this is a Doctor Who spider. I'm wondering if this spider can also be used, and maybe it's more readily available than the gremlin spider, to do one of the... And of course, I'm going to forget the character name. I know you guys know exactly what character. The Kingpin, the head came with the... the Professor X. It's terrible to have a memory fade right in the middle of filming something live, because I'm not going to cut it out. You guys know who I'm talking about, right? It's a Shadow King. That's Shadow King. I finally remembered it. I got it out before you guys could correct me. All right. We've been following along in this repaint or paint job of this puppy that... I forget. What is this guy? Oh, Lockjaw. That's right. Lockjaw from the Inhumans. Variant Customs is doing this project for Dewdog, and I like, as you can see, he's got a lot of different tones of browns, highlighting shadows, looking good. Can't wait to see that project done. Here's a work in progress of an Outrider. Now, this character, if you've seen the comics, he does work for Thanos at one point, and you should go back and read that storyline, which I'm forgetting the name of course, because it's not like I prepped ahead of time, right? But check it out. Looking interesting, and this thing is going to be an absolute beast. I am so looking forward to this custom. I already like the fact that he's giving it a soft, good cape. It's going to work with this vision. And can you guys notice what's going on right there in the eyeballs, players? That is LED in the forehead and on the eyes. He's deciding whether to go green or blue, but that's looking phenomenal. I want to see this custom finish. That is going to be a beast. And speaking of beasts of customs, one of my favorite customizers right here, Chris Serta, working on this warpath. Okay, like the previous work in progress shot is like, I'm going, I want to do that. I want to do that to a vision. I want to do that to a warpath. And I literally want to do exactly what Chris is doing right here. That is like a perfect body to use for warpath. I like the sculpt. The guy's a master sculptor, phenomenal painter, and man, what a way to end the show. Super talented people. Oh my gosh, This Week in Customs, share it with everybody. Share it with everybody you know. Share it right now. Give this video a thumbs up. Let's get this party. I don't know what to say, but let people share it with your nerd friends, for crying loud. Share it with everybody. Let's go. I'm going to keep doing these things, get me pumped up. I'm ready to go customize right now. But before this, I need to go get this ready for you guys to watch. Peace. Catch you on the next one.